Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in and heading to the gym for my workout right now. Just got done picking up my boat over at Boatworks. Had the prop shaft replaced from the stump I hit down at the Toyota Championship a couple weeks ago. So shout out to Boatworks for getting me set up on that, getting me back on the water here. And today I just wanted to do a quick video. Got me thinking about it because, you know, on all the social media posts, it's just like right now, all my social media is getting blown up by deer hunters. You know, pictures of deer and all that type of stuff. It's sort of like in August when your social media feeds get blown up by smallmouth bass of all the guys fishing up north. So it's sort of like part of the deal for the next month or so. And I just wanted to have a little conversation on bass anglers like myself that don't deer hunt. Talk about that a little bit. Sort of give you my story on that a little bit. I used to be a fanatical hunter. I used to hunt all the time in my 20s and everything, you know, deer hunt, rabbits, you know, birds, quail, everything like that. And I haven't hunted. The last time I hunted was 1984, I guess it was, when I quit cold turkey. And in my situation, I was deer hunting up just north of Joplin, about 30 miles up there on some land that I had permission to hunt. And I was in a tree on top of a ridge. There was a ridge that was overlooking a valley down there. And anyway, and you know, I was never a trophy hunter. I always, you know, hunted for the meat. I never had any interest really in trophy hunting. But anyway, this small buck was walking across the valley down there. It was probably about, I don't know, it was probably about a 7,500 yard shot like that, you know, with a rifle. It was a gun season. I bow hunted and rifle hunted both, but this was during gun season. And anyway, I shot this deer, fell down, and it didn't move. It's just like I thought I killed it instantly. And walked down the valley to it, and I got there, and this deer, it was suffering. It was like I'd hit it in a place that it just like it had nicked its spine or something. It was like it was hit in a strange area, and this deer was quivering. It was making noises. It was obviously in tremendous pain. I remember, you know, seeing it. You know, I can still see its eyes looking at me. And something shifted in me right then. I mean, it just hit me unbelievably hard about what I had just done to this animal. And it's like I had killed countless animals over, you know, the past decade. I mean, I had skinned rabbits, cleaned deer, fish, birds, everything. I mean, I'd done a lot of killing, but there's something about this deer, what I'd done to it, that was laying there. I got this unbelievable sense of grief and remorse and sadness over doing it. And I mean, it had such a huge impact on me that I quit hunting right then. I got rid of all my equipment, and I've never pulled the trigger hunting since then, since 1984. And it was, I mean, it was just one of those profound experiences you have in life. And sort of got me thinking about the situation. I find it really amazing about how ate up so many bass anglers are with deer hunting. And almost to the point where I think that if, you know, some of these guys could make a living hunting, they wouldn't even be fishing professionally. A lot of the professional anglers are absolutely ate up with it. And to me, it's like, you know, I always used to enjoy the fall tournaments. And I used to always hear about these guys complaining that it was cutting into their deer hunting time, you know, having fall tournaments. But I always enjoyed the fall tournaments. We don't have them anymore. But it's just amazing because it's amazing the percentage of bass anglers out there that deer hunt. I just can't believe how many of them it does it. And I don't see where these guys get the time to do it. You know, I hear see these guys that are all fishing the circuits all year. They're fishing every weekend. And then once deer season goes, they're on these deer hunting trips, or you know, building food plots, or you know, building stands, or you know, scouting deer. They're deer hunting constantly. It's like, do these dudes not have yards to take care of or families to take care of? They're just like gone all the time. And I'm just curious to know out there, as far as the subscribers that I have, about how many people out there deer hunt and what's the attraction to it. I mean, what is the attraction? I've never understood the concept of trophy hunting, because in nature, you know, one of the laws in nature is that you don't take out the strongest of the herd for genetics. You take out the weakest of the herd. And I know a lot of the Native American Indians, what they did for thousands of years is they would actively seek out the weakest of the herd, you know, animals that were injured, you know, animals that were weak, that type of stuff, because they felt in doing so that they would strengthen the overall herd. So I've never quite understood the concept of trophy hunting, where you take out, you know, some of the top best genetics, you know, in that herd. Now I can understand if there's a buck out there that it's on its last leg and maybe not live another season, but you know, to cut a buck down in the prime of its life, that's one thing. It's not really good conservation effort, I guess, conservation practice. But anyway, I'd be curious to hear, you know, everybody's thoughts on that. Why, if you do deer hunt, what is it that you do? What is it that you like about it? I mean, do you like just being outside about it? Do you like killing? Do you like eating the meat? Do you want, you know, heads on the wall? I'm just sort of curious to get a viewpoint on that. And the other thing, I'd be curious to know, you know, what a lot of people think of the actual kill out there. I mean, to me, it's like you know, one of the things that I always did in my hunting is, you know, I always had a tremendous amount of respect and gratitude for the animals I killed, because, you know, their sacrifice, you know, helped feed me, that type of stuff. And I always tried to keep an awareness for that with it. And I think one of the things about hunting, and I'm not anti-hunting, I'm anti-trophy hunting. I don't have any patience for those dudes that go and shoot giraffes and elephants in Africa. I think that's absolutely stupid. But one of the things, I don't have any problem with respectful hunters out there. I mean, I think that, you know, done right, it's you know, serves a really good you know, purpose as far as our role of caretakers here. But I mean, I think that's the biggest issue that, you know, people have with that, is their attitude about hunting and their attitude about the animals and respecting the animals. Because, you know, ultimately, guys, those deer, they have just as much right to be on this planet as we do. I mean, we don't have any more right to be here than those deer do. So I think there is an element of respect that is a good thing for everybody to have and learn at an early age. But anyway, I'm sort of one of the oddball sheep I got out there. I don't watch football, I don't watch basketball, I don't deer hunt, I don't hunt. You know, I just fish, you know, that type of thing. I'd be curious to know how many other guys out there are like that. But I just wanted to do this video, just sort of like came to my mind about, you know, all the bass fishermen out there that, you know, they quit fishing, they quit posting stuff about fishing, and it's all about deer for the next couple months. And I'm just curious to let you know, or I'm curious to hear from everybody what they're thinking about that. So this quick video, hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thanks for tuning in, thanks for watching, guys, and we'll check in later too.